So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the final game of the day, the gold medal game for the men's Division 1. We will see Zach Schubert, reliably informed that he likes to be called Shoebags.
Shoebugs is
Shoebugs.
Shoebugs is his business. He's in the business of crickets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's something I wanted to talk about.
Oh, good.
In the semi-final, and didn't get a chance to because no one came and sat with me. But he's working on a new protein source.
He is. It's a, oh God, I'm going to misquote him. I'm going to get in trouble. It's crickets. It's a sustainable form of protein, and it's environmentally friendly. It's the way of the future, according to Zach Schubert. So he's doing some pretty cool stuff with it, to be honest.
Honestly, if he can make a mosquito burger and reduce the number of mosquitoes that are in my backyard, I'm all on board with Shoebugs.
It's almost cannibalism. Zach Schubert is a bit of a mosquito.
And Paul Burnett.
Yes.
That is they're wearing the yellow, and they are peas in a pod.
They are peas in a pod. It's actually Paul Burnett's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Paul.
And he's in his late teens. No, I'm kidding. I think he's 22.
I mean, I would have believed you.
Yeah.
they will be taking on Damien Schumann and Max Guehrer.
Yeah.
Now, Damien is, well, he's a Lilliputian, really, among the giants.
Yes.
That's not to take away from how impressive he was in his semi-final. We're going to see two completely different setups between these two different sides. I mean, it's pick your poison.
It is
with Schubert and Burnett.
Yep.
Whereas you know that you would feel that if you can neutralise Max, that Damien isn't going to be as big of as a threat. But I've just been watching him warm up, and it should be illegal for how high he can jump in sand.
He can jump very high, and he spends a long time up there as well. So it gives Damo a unique advantage against a lot of other players, where he can see the court and make smart decisions and placement with the ball. So
his service to Max as well has been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah. They're both. Actually, all four players are particularly strong servers. Today's gusty. The wind conditions have picked up this afternoon, so it's definitely going to rely on some setting skills between the teams. So I think that might be interesting to watch if there's a difference in the teams based off of setting quality.
I did have a chat with Bo Soderberg before as well, and he was talking about the fact that the Norwegians now everything is about first touch. So your service or your first touch from the pass, that's what they work on. That's how they feel that you can win games, both indoors and outdoors. And I think that from Damien Schumann, that first touch of his it's metronomic. It goes where he wants it to go every single time. Now, obviously, he's got to deal with the conditions. Might take him a little bit of time to settle into it, but very, very impressive volleyballer.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got some pretty unique ball control about him.
So Schumann will start us off. And that did catch some I thought it caught some tape, but no, they've
I think they've definitely caught some. Interesting.
Well, they both signalled the point over that way, and now it looks like they have changed their mind, and it's gone that way. Apologies, I cannot tell the difference when they're both facing me, because the name is on the back. So it was one of them.
It was Paul Burnett's swing.
Second ball attack from Guehrer. And off the block. Just saw the range of block from Max there as well.
Yeah, he took out a big chunk of court there, forcing Zach Schubert to go really high off the hands.
See them targeting Schumann with the serve. Oh, the net moved.
I think that was mostly ball, if not all ball. You can see the display of Damien's pass in that first touch that you were talking about earlier, giving his partner the opportunity to choose to set or to hit.
Oh, big serve from Guehrer. Oh, and then the overpass sets him up.
Paradise ball.
Yeah, just go and sit down for a little bit, Damien. I've got this covered.
I'm sure David would be more than happy to go sit in the shade for a while and let Max just serve up a storm.
Better first touch. And they do get the setup. Excellent pickup from Schumann just dropped the wrong side of the tape. And we will see the serve. Oh, just got the net tape and got husband-wife.
Yeah, it's a good zone through the middle there, especially to a combination that hasn't spent much time on the sand together, like you'll see with Guehrer and Schumann.
Schumann. Oh,
there it is
and
again.
And it's interesting because I've noticed that Schubert and Burnett have been picking on Damien as their first point of call, trying to make Max set.
Yes.
But Schumann's first pass it is a set.
Yeah, it definitely sets them up with a difficult decision to make as to who to choose to serve as a target.
Well, there we go.
It's a nice play.
Zach Schubert getting up, choosing where he wants to put it. He got the blocker he wanted as well. Good serve from Schubert. This time they will get the set. Big block though. And the signature beach volleyball celebration. Seen that all day today.
The fist pump.
On every single court. The universal language of beach volleyball. Schubert again. Oh.
A little bit of a birthday present for Paul Burnett there.
Well, I hope it hasn't got that little metal thing on the top of the cap because that's about embedded 6 inches into his skull now.
Max made absolutely no apologies for that.
Literally knocked the hat off the blocker. Floaty one now.
There was no touches on that ball. Zach trying to scam himself a little bit of a cheap point there.
Asking question. Different type of serve from Guehrer. Oh, net tape.
Again, absolutely no apology.
Do you know what? It was a new thing. I learned that today, and I absolutely adore that there's no apology for a net tape.
I agree.
In beach volleyball.
No one's actually sorry about it.
No. And to make the point, and we'll come back to that actually, that Guehrer serve. Good first pass. This time he gets it right. In tennis, they're not aiming for the net tape.
No.
In volleyball, you are. Since they brought it in, there is no real better serve than that one that hits the net tape and just drops.
Yeah, it really puts a passer off-footed.
Oh.
Max Guehrer called for a double contact there.
See whether we can see it.
Ball spun out of his hands.
Just one hand higher than the other, which is generally a giveaway.
Yeah, it's not his best set. It's all good. They'll reset here. It's likely that Damon will get a pass up and Max will just choose to not bother setting. Hit it over on 2.
Oh, too much. And it's jumped Schubert and Burnett out to a little bit of a lead, 9 points to 6. It's giving them a nice little cushion. Problems though, there it is.
There you go.
And then they just seem to have worked their way around it and had tried to target Max and then back themselves in the block.
Yeah, Max is a very hard high hitter, so if you're giving him all the balls, you end up copping quite a few straight into the sand.
Clever little hit, but just had too much on it. Just like that, that cushion has disappeared. Schubert floats one across.
This one's a lift.
So a lift. A little shake of the head as he goes back. See whether we can see it.
No luck on the replay.
Schumann again just floats one over, reverse. Oh, he got the big right hand.
Zach opted to use his hands one more time just to prove to the ref that he is a good setter.
Can do it.
I'll show you.
Another floated serve. Just tries to wipe off the hands. The pickup was there. And we are all level again, 10 points apiece. Again, the hands off. I think Max was still in the air by the time the ball hit the floor.
That was just self-preservation on Damien Schumann's part, I think, that ball coming so quickly in his face.
Just threw the hands up at it.
We're fortunate enough to have ourselves a three-time Olympian as our second ref in Josh Slack.
Has anyone argued with him yet?
I don't think anyone's game.
I bet you they will be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what level of player you are.
That's true.
Could be your first ever volleyball game.
And you'll still call.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
You still call that one out as well.
Poor refs.
I don't care how many Olympics you've been to.
Doesn't mean anything for a ref, does it?
No.
3 Olympics as a player, 0 as a ref. Could have earned his stripes.
Volleyball referees, tennis umpires, quite possibly the worst officiating jobs in all of sport.
Absolutely. They cop it. They cop it pretty hard. Fortunately, all 4 players on the court today are incredibly polite humans.
Well, Burnett to serve. Just can't get there. It appears that both the teams have decided that this side is the one that they're really going to attack the serve, the near side.
It has looked like the wind's shifted slightly, so it's coming at more of a diagonal, making the end of the court, the team in blue, is on the stronger end. Beautiful set.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's going to get it. He nearly got there.
Set from Paul Burnett gave his partner all of the hitting options.
Yeah, good set. Could have chosen where he wanted to go. And just keeping the noses front again. The touch on the way out, but they get the point. There was groans from all around us. And certainly wherever Kappa is, he'd be watching that one. He almost brought that all the way down to his chest.
Yes. Team in blue wasn't happy with it.
12 points apiece. That's a great set in the circumstances.
So was that one.
Oh, it is. Thought he'd just overdone it. Schumann had to have a swing at it. Oh, that is supremely confident from Schumann. Called it out. Without even looking at it.
Yeah, just backed in his height, I think.
Yeah.
Knows if it goes over his head, it's likely out.
That's the spot. It's worked very, very well over the last couple of games. And I think that one will add some money to the Bushfire Fund. We'll take that one.
Definitely. Close to an ace as well.
Just straight down the net. And now they've got themselves a 2-point cushion.
I wonder if Max is going to count any blocks that are straight into the tape as a block for himself for the Bushfire appeal.
I'm not sure. I meant to ask him actually where we were up to. Running total wise.
$200. I think he posted it on his Instagram. So it's over $200 and hoping to bump it up again this game.
And there was 8 aces as well.
Yes.
And again we see Guehrer and Schumann out of their seats very very, very quickly. Oh, there's another one. Another $100.
There's another one.
$100, $10. $10.
$10.
I was going to say, geez, $100, he'd send himself bust. There we go. Blocks 14, aces 8 at the start of the day, 220. Oh no, that was as he went through to the final. So I think we've added $20 to that. That one is out. So by my math, so we'll say 250. We're around 250.
Right about that.
We'll tell him at the end. He's not keeping count, is he?
Maybe we'll just get him to round up to the nearest 100 as well.
Yeah, let's do that. And apparently his dad's doubling it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So 15 points to 13. Schubert and Burnett with the serve. Oh, saw what he wanted. Just put too much on it.
Trying to rip that one into the wind down Damien Schumann's sideline. Tough place to pass from today.
Schumann again just flighting it to the back. Oh, good hit and got a touch. So Schubert will continue his service run. Again, just absolutely on the money from Damien Schumann.
Between a rock and a hard place a little. Paul Burnett and Zach Schubert deciding who to put that ball on. With Damien's passing and Mac's effectiveness on tour, it makes it difficult to defend.
Oh. Just another, and even refused the high five from Schumann. Gets one eventually. Too angry at you. Burnett, and again, sets him up. And again, too powerful down the line.
Going to have to decide at some stage if it's worth going after Max and seeing if they can break him down inside out, or if they just need to increase the service pressure on Schumann.
Well, I think when they're serving this way, that will hit hard and through the block. I think when they're serving this way, they can't get what they want on the serve, so whichever way they do it, but that's not the greatest first pass in the world from Guehrer. And it doesn't matter when you can do that. No.
Oh, called it out. Straight at two players and no touch.
Cameraman would have done very well to get that one.
Well, there's a point back in defense for Schubert.
Yeah, they needed that one. 1 point the difference in this first set.
Interesting to see if they go straight back on Max again or if they go back to their original tactic.
Schubert's a serve. Yeah, this is the end that they can really attack.
Good set.
Oh, great set, great finish from Guehrer.
Once you add in Damien Schumann's ball control in any one of the two contacts, your first and second contact, it makes it really difficult to keep Max as a big hitter out of the game.
Well, they got step one of the plan done. They served at Max. First pass wasn't brilliant. Oh, there we go. Ka-ching. Another $10.
Maybe Paul Burnett's in on the relief fund. Just trying to ramp up Max's payments.
Great pickup from Schumann. Now he gets to go and try and finish it, and he does. And if you're going to finish a set, that's a way to do it, as he strides off.
Ready for the next one already.
Just swap ends.
It's an aggressive end to that first set from Schumann Guehrer.
Too many shus.
Yeah, I got stuck on that. I was about to say Schubert.
Yeah.
Schumann Schubert.
So the first set is in the books. And obviously, you would have to say that Guehrer and Schumann are the favourites in this one. But Schubert and Burnett certainly gave as good as they got. Their big issue is, from a service point of view, they are so reliant on being from this camera side.
Yeah.
And all four of them, when they're serving towards the camera, it's very slow. They're trying to get sideways movement on it, and if they get it wrong, as we have said, and Schumann can just pick where he puts that first pass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit more conservative, definitely serving with the wind. But you're right, I think that service pressure needs to increase if Zach and Paul are going to get themselves back in this game defensively.
I mean, if they've been watching the coverage from Spacequake Sports on YouTube, then they would have seen where that perfect zone is, if it's still there.
Yeah.
From that far side. So Schubert will start us off in the second set. Oh, Guehrer sends it into the VIPs.
Sends it straight back. That's an example there. Once you've got that control in Damien Schumann's setting, it puts Max up at the net, and he's so big and effective as a hitter.
Oh, had all of the court to play with. And we are seeing an exhibition at the moment. Oh, Burnett puts it in the husband-wife.
It's a tough serve to defend for a team that doesn't usually play together. It's a very, very smart placement.
Oh, Guehrer completely misjudged that. Oh, good volleyball. When your shoulders are above the net and you're setting.
Yeah, it's a bit spooky for a blocker, definitely.
Yep. I mean, Guehrer did well to get down and get across.
Definitely.
Good serve again. Guehrer just powers it cross court. But we're certainly seeing from this side they're not as comfortable, Schumann and Guehrer.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the control of the two of them, they're still working on their tempo, and I think the wind definitely challenges that.
Doesn't count on your own side. Just powered through it.
Max might have run out of money.
Zach Schubert just pushing hard on the block. Schubert to serve.
Oh, there's the heat.
Yeah. Either the full 5 chilies on that one. And the other ones where you just try and get something behind it and hope it goes in the air.
Yeah, I think that's all you can do on a ball that comes at you that quick. Just hope it doesn't hit anywhere important.
So Schumann to serve from the attacking end, really. Floats it over. Yeah, net touch.
There's your 3-time Olympian Josh Slack with his eyes on that net touch.
No one argued with that, did they?
I don't think you could. I think it was clearly Zach Schubert.
Schumann again.
Just long.
Just too long. Close again. And like the first set, Schubert and Burnett are just keeping the noses in front. Good first serve, finally. Oh, that's magical. Good volleyball all round.
Very impressive volleyball.
So we talked about the evolution of tactics. See what Schubert and Burnett are trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying
Too long, good
to expose Max Guehrer blocking and hopefully make him a little smaller by keeping him at the setter for a little longer.
Yeah, they're trying to get him off his feet at the setter.
Whoop.
Well, there we go.
Still got money in the bank, apparently. It's a good serve by Max. Fast down the middle.
A little bit excited with that one. Takes a moment to gather himself, and Schubert and Burnett still in the lead in this one. Oh, good block. Couldn't quite get there, and they've won one on their own serve coming this way, which shouldn't be
overly... They seem very happy about it.
Well, yes. I mean, you shouldn't be that happy about winning one on your own serve, but they have really struggled going that way.
They've been grinding it out, trying to come up with the best strategy, I think, defensively against this team. Looks like they might have settled on one.
Now they can attack. Schumann saw the blockers move off. Oh,
it's
just
a high swing.
Yeah, did very, very well. Another one of those good miss hits.
Doesn't matter how it comes off when it's that high above the net and blocker.
Yes, just over the top of it. In fact, if he got hold of it, it might have found its way to Victor Harbour.
It's probably very true.
They go into a break, and they've built themselves a nice little cushion, but they had that in the first set. Had themselves a 3-shot cushion all the way through it, and then they just sort of found the rhythm. I think there has to be a change in tactics.
You can see that the most effective defense that Zach and Paul have put up has definitely been when they've been able to expose some passing errors on Damien Schumann. So if that pass isn't perfect, it brings Max out of the game as a big hitter on two.
So you did point me in the direction of Max's Instagram. Apparently he's been practicing his Kong blocks for Zach and Paul.
Yes, in training in the weeks in lead up to this tournament. He's been very proud of himself, been getting some one-handed blocks on the boys.
Good serve, just moving the feet of Guehrer. Allowed him to come cross court though. Schumann floaty again, ball moving around in the air. Again, the showing second attack. Yeah,
net touch.
Net touch. I think it was his hat again. Wear it backwards.
It's a tough play, had to get right up tight on top of that net to be in the contest there.
That's the spot. Oh, it was out. Couldn't have taken the risk, and then Schumann. Smart hitting.
Had to make the call on that ball.
He doesn't have the advantage of my view, really, does he? Oh, there we go, another one. Guehrer not falling for the second attack now. So it's probably a good time for them to actually pull out the second attack.
Yeah, exactly right. When you're no longer holding that blocker, you might as well hit it to an open court as a setter.
There'll be a timeout call because it's 19 points. It's not a technical timeout.
Nice timeout called by Burnett Schubert. Just recalibrating slightly, I think, just trying to get their side-out game back in rhythm. I think they've held a pretty consistent side-out game so far.
It's really interesting though, because they've spent the majority of the first set in the lead. They've spent the majority of this set in the lead. Yet they're the ones that we're talking about that need to recalibrate and reset.
Yeah,
it's got a real weird feeling about it, this gold medal game.
Dropped a couple in a row. I think that, you know, in a game that's as tight as this and teams that are as evenly matched as this, a couple in a row can be the difference in a scoreboard that can end up meaning a win or a loss. And so I think it's a good time to sit down and get themselves sorted.
So 10 points to 9. Schumann and Guehrer just managed to get their noses in front. They did it around the same point in the first set as well. Schubert, first pass they did, go second ball attack. Didn't get enough on it. Off the fingers of Guehrer.
It's a nice high swing.
He's asking for something again. I think he was asking about the set again.
I think he's asking about the dig, the first contact.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah. That ball came at Paul's head pretty quick, so it was a legal dig in my opinion.
Net tape, but it didn't do what he wanted it to do. And 11 points to 10. Now we will get that technical timeout.
It's a very evenly matched game. I think that both teams and all players know each other very well from training full time together on the sands of Sassy. So there's no surprises out here. I think when all the strategy is that well understood by all the opponents, it can end up meaning that the scoreboard often doesn't blow out too much.
No, and again, just following the trend, one pair are talking. And what's interesting is they were the ones who were doing the least talking in their semi-final. Now they're really getting into it.
A bit more to discuss in this game, I think, in terms of what we've been talking about and setting up the right defensive strategy against the ball control of Damien and the big hitting of Max.
Oh, big serve, and money just racks up. Almost got in each other's way. There's no way he was getting up to that. Almost would have been better just letting it come down and then trying to reset and start again.
It's a tough placed shot there by Paul.
Just off the hands. And like we said, they did get the noses in front around the same point in the first set, and then they didn't really look back. He's got fingers. Better pick up.
Kept himself smartly out of that ball there to just ensure that he wasn't going to be called on a reach.
They had a look, but it wasn't a real questioning look. Don't think we're counting that one as a block, are we?
Question. That one definitely is.
That one definitely was. $15 points to 11, and again, it's just starting to get big quickly. Schubert, though, gets a chance to open his arms up.
It's a good hit from a right-hander on the right side, being able to squeeze that ball down the outside of the blocker, down that line.
I mean, we were in a perfect spot to see the window that he just managed to squeeze that through.
It's an impossible ball to defend.
Unless he had extra strong armpit hair, and there was nothing Max could have done at that. Tapers his friend. Drops it just inside the line. It's times like that where you know it's probably your day.
Absolutely.
did get a touch on that as well, so they had to go and get it. Over the top of it. Guehrer turns to setter, and Schumann just couldn't quite get there. It's another one that probably just spent too long in the air, didn't have too many options.
Quick court coverage by Damien Schumann in the back there, and his reactions and ability to change direction when that ball was touched by Max is very impressive.
Oh, and it's almost like Damien can climb a ladder and just hold it where Max wants it. Go and hit that.
Yeah.
$17 points to 13. Schumann with the serve again, looking for that back corner, forces them all the way back.
Or Burnett being called for another carry or a lift there.
It's the second one today. Schumann again, looking for that back corner. This time he did go second ball. He got the first go at it, just couldn't get a full swing at it. So what he wanted to do.
Game of centimetres there for Damien Schumann. If that ball was just 2 centimetres higher, would have dribbled over that tape and been undiggable.
18 points to 14. Oh, good serve. Out the back to Schumann, and he just wipes off the block. Big, strong hit from the young man. Flexes on the way back. Oh, and he's got another one. Oof. And that will take them to gold medal point.
It's a big block on that second ball there. It's good awareness by Max.
Worth every cent of that $10, that block. And now he's going to serve for the gold medal. Good serve. Go around on the reverse. It's an incredibly difficult hit for a right-hander, and it finds its way out. And the men's gold medal winners, Damien Schumann and Max Guehrer. 2 South Australians winning gold medals here in Glenelg. And they will go through. And that will set them up nicely for the World Tour.
Absolutely. It's very, very good to see 2 players who have never played together before being able to string together some really quality volleyball. So it's good to watch.
I had a chat with him about could he be asked for a better partner over the weekend, and he's never going to say no. But he was genuinely excited about working with Damien Schumann.
Yeah.
Like just even the first pass, he was setting a serve essentially. So you can't ask for anything better than that. No. So ladies and gentlemen, from a very warm, very beautiful Glenelg Beach down in the city of Holdfast Bay, my name as always has been Dave Webb. I've been here all day, joined in the final by Nikki Laird. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with us. From Glenelg Beach, we are done.